Hi guys and welcome back. So today in this lecture we shall see for interacting with a different type of element which is known as checkbox and radio buttons. Alright, so checkbox, these are basically used to select multiple options from the list. Okay, whereas in case of radio buttons, it is used to select only one option from the group. Alright, now let me open website. Okay, so in here if you see, when you first scroll down, okay, you're getting to see this expertise, and it has got functional testing checkbox, automation testing checkbox, manual testing checkbox, and then you have got education radio buttons, graduate, postgraduate and other. Alright, so now let's try to see like how we can achieve this using automation. Okay, so for that let's create a class checkbox radio buttons example. Okay, and in here let's create interface, then let me define a method public void test on Chrome. Alright, driver equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, after that I want to maximize the browser, so for that driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Alright, after that I actually want to navigate to the URL, which is driver dot navigate dot go to URL and pass the URL. So this is my URL. Alright, after that, so driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicit wait equals to time span of, let's suppose I give 5 seconds for every web elements, okay, to wait. Now once that is done, let me go back. Now after this I want to scroll and then I want to click on this functional testing checkbox. Okay, we can take something, okay, functional testing. Okay, so I web element functional testing checkbox equals to driver dot find element by dot, we can use XPath. Okay, and in here it was input at the rate value equals to functional testing. Okay, similarly we had something called as automation testing. Okay, automation testing. Alright, now just copy this. Automation testing checkbox, and in here just modify this to automation testing. Alright, because if you closely see this, the value is automation testing. Alright, okay, now once that is done, okay, I actually want to perform, click on this checkboxes. Okay, so functional testing checkbox dot click, and similarly I want to click on automation testing checkbox dot click. Okay, after this is done, okay, let me create class object. So my class is this obj equals to new checkbox radio buttons example. Alright, now obj dot test on Chrome. Okay, now before running the code, we can actually do the validations as well. Okay, so if functional testing checkbox dot selected, okay, and automation testing checkbox dot selected, I can output something like console dot write line the checkboxes are getting checked. Alright, else console.writeLine, these are not getting checked. Okay, now let me run the code and see like what is happening now. Okay, now if you see that automation testing checkbox, it is not able to get clicked. Okay, and when we check on the reason, it is saying like element click intercepted. Okay, so that is because if we open this website, and if you closely observe, you don't see checkboxes here. Okay, and there is this overlapping element. Okay, and it is blocking click on these checkboxes. Alright, so Selenium can only interact with web elements in their visible mode, but now you see that it is not visible. Okay, to make sure that this part is visible, what you're doing, you're actually performing first scroll. Okay, scroll, and then what you're doing, performing click, right? So to achieve this, we need to have this scroll things to take place. All right, so in Selenium, we are using iJava script executor for performing scroll. Okay, and this iJavaScript executor is basically an interface in Selenium used to run JavaScript code. Okay. Now to work on this, what you can do, let's go back to web page. Okay. Now when I scroll, okay, I want this part to be visible. Okay. So let's try to inspect education label. Okay. So we are getting something as class, right? Okay. So we can copy this and we can put something like I web element education label equals to driver dot find element. Okay, by dot we can take class name, right? Okay, we can take by dot class name and its value. Okay, it's time to use the JavaScript executor now. So I JavaScript executor JSE equals to, and then we need to cast this with driver. Okay, after that JSE dot execute script. Okay, and within this I need to give something like arguments 0 dot scroll into view. Okay, and give this parameter as true, and then give education label. Okay, so once you do this, scroll will take place. And if you look at this arguments 0 dot scroll into view, these are basically your JavaScript methods. Alright, now let's run the code and see like what is happening now. Okay, before that I can just close my driver dot quit. Okay, see, right? So now you are able to perform click after scrolling, and you see the output, the check boxes are getting checked. Alright, I hope guys this is clear until here. Okay, similarly if you want to work on radio buttons, okay, so what you can do, let's go back to web page. I want to select on this graduate radio button, so I can use value equals to graduate. Okay, I web element radio button equals to driver dot find element by dot xpath. I can use input value let value equals to graduate. Okay, and then I want to perform click on this radio button. Okay, once that is clicked, I will just do the validation if radio button not selected. Okay, so I am going to output console dot write line the radio button is clicked, else is not selected. Okay, now let's run the code and see what is happening now. So yeah, you can see that the checkboxes are getting checked and then the radio button is clicked. Okay, so I hope guys this is clear to you, and yeah, if you have any questions please ask me over the comments. Alright, and yeah, if you like my video please do like and subscribe. Thank you and have a great day.